Hi everyone. Gareth asked us to tell us a little bit about myself. My name's Colin Davies. I run a consultancy in Newcastle called Aviary. We do a lot of branding and brand strategy work, and also a lot of public realm interventions. I thought I'd tell you a little bit about how I got started. Basically, you guys are doing it the right way. I did it the wrong way. I'm entirely self-taught. I actually went to Newcastle University to study business management. Now, that was the absolutely the wrong decision for me to make. But sometimes you only learn things the hard way, don't you? Um, Over that period of time, whilst I was doing business management at Newcastle, I knew that it was wrong for me, but I sort of tried to persevere, and in the end, I knocked it on the head. During that time, I was running a lot of club nights and putting a lot of bands and DJs on around the city. And because of that, I was designing a lot of artwork for the flyers. I had a friend who was studying at Northumbria University, and me and him used to do all of the artwork together. So I kind of learned, Illustrator, Photoshop, just from looking over his shoulder. And over time, I started doing all of the artwork myself. And as things progressed, people were into what I was doing. And whereas I thought that putting on gigs would be my career, the design ended up being instead. So, I really learned from doing. And I think if that's any advice that I could give you guys, it would be that: do your own thing, find the stuff that interests you, start a fashion label, put on gigs, do whatever you're into, and develop your own voice. It took me a while to find that, particularly because I was kind of basically copying a lot of the other designers of note at the time, people like the Designers Republic. If you're not already onto them, pick them up. Real pioneers of the within the industry. And I learned by mimicking, but that became clear over time that that's not good enough. So I think that would be my advice to you: is like, just find something that you're into, do that, get the practical experience. Go and do internships at design firms if that's what you want to do. I mean, I've never worked for anyone else. I've only ever worked for myself, so I can't say the right or the wrong way to do that. Didn't work for me, but it does work for plenty of people. So do that. Gareth's also asked me to talk about a favourite project of mine. So I think as time has progressed over the last few years, I've been self-employed in the design industry for, oh man, well over a decade. And it became clear to me that I didn't want to just do stuff that was computer based. And that's where I started doing public realm works. I've done a lot of works around the country for, councils, done quite a few in Newcastle now actually. And so I guess if there's a favourite, it's probably them, that marriage of design and that marriage of doing something practical with my hands, get away from the computer, and using my design knowledge and my artistic knowledge to change a space within a city. A lot of the work that I've done has been in neglected areas of cities, to aid in regeneration, to aid in creating safer, cleaner, more interesting spaces within the built environment that we live in. So yeah, that's just a very quick few minutes on me. You can find me on Instagram. Gareth will share the link, no doubt. And if anyone needs any advice or feel that I might be able to help in some way, please just drop me an email. I know I've always found that to be useful, just people being able to ask people questions. So yeah, Gareth will share my details, and best of luck with it all.